G'day guys, Dave Geary.
Morning guys, Daniel Hastings here from MMJ Wollongong, and welcome to our June 2020 video blog, real estate video blog for the Illawarra. And we thought we'd come up to one of our projects today. We're on the rooftop of the loft development, which David has been largely looking after. And I think it's just a really good vantage point here today to see what's going on with the city. There's a number of cranes around us, as well as the loft being one of our projects. The very significant one over my right shoulder at the moment, the Signature, stands proud there as well, amongst some other buildings also. So really a good vantage point, isn't it, to see how Wollongong itself is venturing at the moment.
And one of the things that people are a lot of concerned, they run around Wollongong and see all the buildings coming up, Daniel, and they see the cranes, they can't even picture there's a full stop on the market.
Yep.
But surprisingly, like even the building where we are currently now, a Signature building, the majority of those buildings are sold out.
A lot of it's sold, so that's a really positive aspect to a lot of these cranes and the developments that are involved here, that a good number are done. So supply should be kept in check reasonably, I think, compared to a lot of other cities, to be honest, as well.
Now, I think a good time now is to talk about where the market, I'm sure people are curious about, if obviously the C word, what's going on, the C word, COVID virus.
COVID, Corona,
yeah.
Those two C words. Yeah.
They basically, where the market is going and what's actually happening in the market currently right now, because I'm finding that sometimes you're watching through the media and online, the statistics are a little bit behind where we're up to. Would you agree?
Often is the case with things, and you know, we've spoken in the last couple of vlogs during this COVID time frame that it is a lot more healthier than what would be represented on television or in the media in general, I should say. Certainly the drops that a lot of media outlets predicted have not gone even close to even that, and we still would argue that the impact on pricing right now is nil to very little.
So what's happening in the market now is that basically, to balance it out a little bit, we've had the amount of stock coming on has been a little bit less on the market. And don't get me wrong, there is less people looking. You know, these trying times, people are watching their money at the moment. But what it's done is, with less people looking and less stock on the market, I find that it's balanced the market out.
It's been a very good balance.
It has, and I think the government have done a pretty good job to keep that market without dropping or booming at all. They've kept it fairly level pegged. Don't get me wrong, and I think you're going to agree here, we're going to have to get fairly sharp with our pricing, and still do everything right. Would you agree? Yeah.
Oh, I think you should at all times. So, certainly when there's some threats there, even though things are some predicted, so I think you've still got to make sure you do things right with your pricing, presentation, and especially with your campaign structure.
Now, I got another point in the last vlog, we touched on it as well, the 3D walkthroughs, the VRs. The numbers of those that are going on, we're putting most of our stock with VR at the moment. Yep. And the numbers that people are walking through are phenomenal, isn't it?
The COVID crisis created new habits for people looking at property. You know, particularly initially where open houses weren't allowed or permitted. There was a situation where that was your best situation, and so we're seeing stats in the vicinity of 3 times what we saw before. So yeah, it's been really interesting times, and I think that's continued even with open houses now being permitted and auctions being permitted as well. We're still seeing a lot of people used to having a look at those virtual tours a lot more now, so the numbers are still up.
So housing's working very well at the moment around the city as well. There's plenty of stock. We've actually been lucky probably that the amount of stock that we've been coming on the market is exceptionally good property. The amount of people looking at ours is probably blowing everyone else's stats out with numbers of 19, 20s, 30s.
Yeah, we have
through our open houses, and we are still complying with that social distancing rules as well, where there's about 10 rules that we've got to comply with, and everyone in the general public has been exceptional as well by following the rules.
Doing all the right things. It hasn't been a push to get them to comply with things.
But so there's still some good housing sales out in the marketplace as well, so please have some confidence out there. People always need to live somewhere, don't they? They've always got to buy real estate. It's moving, it's changing. I think we're a pretty well level market for a fair while now.
Yeah, we have been, and I think the foreseeable future is looking encouraging.
It is.
We're probably seeing ourselves, as Dave touched on, that we're getting more stock in the last week or two. So that's going to be interesting to see if other agents have been similar or not too, and that might increase a little bit. But that talks about confidence. You know, people who are looking to sell are obviously feeling a lot more comfortable about their opportunities to actually sell right now too. So, you know, confidence breeds confidence, and that'll spread through to buyers as well. And I think as more stock comes on, the more, I think. And so hopefully that continues to be the case.
Now, one other thing before we go, I want to talk about there's some government putting some grants in as well at the moment. I think we need to touch on this. We're finding a lot more first-home buyers in the marketplace. which starts at the bottom of the market and helps feed back through when they buy something, they buy something else. It's the old domino effect. But basically, the government still, for a first-home buyer, up to I think maybe 650,000, get on a brand new property, still get $10,000 and the stamp duty as well. Over that number, there is a small portion of stamp duty a first home will buy on a brand new property or a second-hand property. And if you are buying a brand new property now, there is a chance, subject to you meeting with the regulations, between June, where we are right now, and December, so you'll pick up an extra $25,000 for a first home buyer.
Yes, that's part of the COVID stimulus.
It is.
For building, to stimulate building in particular.
They also, the other thing as well is if you are renovating your house and you're complying with all the regulations and you're doing a $150,000 renovation, which is a substantial renovation, you'll get a $25,000 grant from the government to stimulate the building market as well.
There are some income thresholds and so forth that have to be met in that regard, so just make sure you make your inquiries. I'm sure you can look that up online or inquire with your solicitor, the conveyancer, etc. But really good opportunities, be it for building, renovating, and looking at potentially new stock level, new unit levels or what have you as well. So some opportunities there too. So David, as we said, we're on the rooftop of the Loft development in Loftus Street, Wollongong. How have things been going here, and give us a bit of a briefing on the project?
Well, okay, we are sitting on level 8 of the roof deck. This building is only about a 5 or a 10 minute walk out of the middle of the city of the mall, and we're close to everything basically. The hospital's just doing our each one here at the moment, and basically on this roof deck it's really unique. There's no building at the moment that's actually built a roof deck like this. So every residence in the property here has an advantage. They can come up the lift and utilise these beautiful gardens. There's a chest set up here, there's a herb garden, there's a barbecue area. It's a beautiful common area for the
unique space around compared to a lot of projects.
The building's going well. There are units for sale on here at the moment. At the moment, they're starting about $549, which is exceptionally cheap for a 2-bedroom unit in the middle of the city, and the ones are about $430,000 with parking as well, by the way, guys. So look, come up. There is still a couple available. The majority of the building is sold out, but we've got some left in really good locations as well. So please come up and have a look online anyway.
Couldn't get much better or much more affordable, quite frankly.
Oh, definitely.
Close to the CBD, close to transport, the hospital, really good living or investment opportunity.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for your time, Dan.
Yeah, it's been a good opportunity to show you around the Loft, and we look forward to seeing you next month on the July.
Thanks for your time.